Yeah, what happened after I managed to make the windmill? People were coming, proving that the windmill is working, but there was a certain time in 2005 when there was the kind of drought, and then the crowd, the rain crowds could gather like it will rain soon, and then people start celebrating that, yeah, today it is going to rain. And then suddenly the wind will start blowing, and then when the wind is blowing, and then the wind will be speeding so fast, speeding, and then later away the wind is blowing away all the clouds. Instead of raining, the rain will not rain, and then the people they started saying that, no, this is not science, but this is due to which tower, and then he is chasing away the rain. We need to look on this guy. So that time it was really challenging. People were suspecting me that what I was doing, it was something to do with magic.
Your windmill blew away the rain.
You're an extremely inspirational person, but I'd be interested in hearing who or what do you draw inspiration from?
Who do you draw inspiration from?
There's a couple of people.
There's
There's a couple of people. If I can start mentioning, it will take, I think, the whole time. I draw inspiration from I'm trying to remember his name.
You like Martin Luther King? You've been reading these books about Martin Luther King, Benjamin Franklin?
Yeah, people like,
Barack Obama?
Yeah, people like,
just the books that I've noticed him reading, you know.
Yeah, people like, Martin Luther King, Benjamin Franklin, Obama, people like Mandela. No, the one thing which I draw from Martin Luther King, he said that if you can't run and then walk, if you can't walk, crawl, moving towards your goal. So I always like, no matter what, but if I cannot run, I need to walk until you reach your goal. So yeah.
Somebody over here that has a question.
I was just wondering, what did your sisters think throughout the entire process as you were
What did your sisters think?
My sisters, like everyone else, they are also believing that their blood is very crazy.
People would tease the sisters in the market as well, and they would become really upset.
Can you explain or comment on what I see as an incongruity between lack of water, lack of energy, famine, and then there are cell phones? I mean, if your windmill didn't exist, where were they charging their cell phone? There must be cell phone towers. There must be. But they don't have clean water. In other words, how did it develop so unevenly?
Yeah, there was a place where before my windmill, they could go and charge their cell phone. So what happened, because they were coming to me to charge their mobile phone, because I wasn't charging them to charge their mobile phones, but other place where there's a company, the main power grid company, and then the owners of the electricity, they were charging them to charge their mobile phone. So they were going there. So to avoid paying, that's why they were coming to my place. In terms of famine, water, and
Well, I think you answered the question, but I was going to explain further. there is a power company in Malawi, it's called Eskom, and they get their power from the, there are several hydro plants along the Shire River in the south of the country. But because of deforestation and everything, whenever there is rain, it just floods into this river, filling with silt and garbage, and this, they have to shut down this power plant all the time. So it jacks the prices up because they have to close down. And so 2% of Malawians have electricity, only 2%. And there's a little market trading center near his house. And about, I don't know, four shops or so have electricity sometimes from this power company. But in order to get electricity, I guess Williams, your dad could get electricity if he wants, but like you have to go take you would have to get in a pickup truck, like flag down a pickup truck, hitchhike to the main capital. You know, it's like 2 hours away, and go into the main electricity company office, lay down all this money, probably it's close to like $500–600, and then we have to literally draw them a map of where your house is, so they can maybe find it. And I had to do this when I lived in Nairobi, but and then maybe they come, you know, maybe. And so it's really, really inconsistent. And so there is electricity, and mobile phones are very available in Africa. I mean, it's kind of the irony, the great. I mean, you know, people don't have anything else, but they'll have a mobile phone because it's so cheap in a lot of places. And because of scratch cards, like you can buy per minute, per unit, you can actually go to a little booth in most markets in Africa, and you can, you know, for a few cents, just call for a couple seconds. And they call it flashing. So you can flash somebody for like a second. And they can, oh, so William called me, but he just flashed me, which means he doesn't have any money, so I'm going to call him back, you know? And that's what's so amazing about Africa right now, because so many people have cell phones now, and nothing else, you know, really. Companies are going in and using mobile technology to spread the news about like HIV prevention, here's where you get your ARV medications. They're using it to bank. There's banking through mobile technology. There's microloans through mobile technology. So it's a really amazing sort of venture these days. It's a lot of really cool things are being developed. Technology is being developed just through mobile phones in Africa, and in India and other parts of the third world. So,
two more questions.
Okay. Yeah.
What was the hardest thing that you had to overcome, like the biggest obstacle when you were building the windmill?
What was the hardest thing when you were building your windmill?
The hardest thing was to find the materials. So because I used some bearings, so when I was finding them, I had to take all pieces of metal and started banging them to remove where they were. So that was a hard time, yeah.
Finding your generator, it
Yeah.
took a long time.
As you were making the windmill, did you realize the effect that it would have on your hair?
What I was hoping when I was building the windmill, I was hoping that I'll bring electricity and then I'll be able to build one to pump water, and then people around in my area would be using that water to drink.
And now through this pump that he has, his dad can harvest 3 times a year, and so there's always food. All right, thanks. I think we're gonna sign.